machines. We are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
What up, everybody? They be trying to mess up the stream, dog. They can't stop us, though. We in the building, man. Make some noise. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the Atom Effect. Yes, sir. If you tuned in, you are the Blac Pill. Yeah, man. They be trying to mess up the stream. They can't stop us. You know what it is. We're going to keep pushing and persevering. Shout out to everybody that appreciate us. Shout out to everybody that support us. Yeah, we got a good show for you guys today. You know what it is, man. It's Friday, finally, Ninja. Jesus. What the hell, bro? It's finally Friday, my ninja. So main things we're going to discuss today are Onijah Robinson and President Trump. They finally found Onijah. I thought this lady was in Dubai, my ninja. Happy that she's safe. And we're going to talk about President DJT. Shout out to President DJT. Y'all know what it is, man. And if you don't like President, what's his name? Donald Trump, well, go kick rocks with no shoes on, my ninja, because at the end of the day, y'all seen me supporting Sleepy Joe. Shout out to Joe Biden. I used to say shout out to the gangster himself, too. These ninjas move like mafia gangsters, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building. It feels good to be alive. I was thanking God this morning for the day. I'm like, yeah, man. I got a lot to do. You know, I got a lot I want to do with my life. And, you know, I'm just getting started. All it is now is just gaining traction, and we go from there. With that being said, we're going to get started, man, with today's show. We got a couple things to cover before we jump into Donald Trump and his $5 million gold card. But before we get there, let's go to Instagram. And wow, look, speak of the devil. China hits back at Trump. Oh shit. Imposes 34% tariffs on all U.S. goods. We're probably going to bring back the live stream World War III, because this is officially World War III. Ninja, if you didn't know, you heard it here first on the Blac Pill. We are at war. We are having trade war go on right now. We are at war. We might do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be Sports Saturdays, but yeah, we might do tomorrow World War III, because we are at war. There are 34% tariffs on all United States goods. Let's see what the Shade Room has to say. Shout out to the Shade Room. All right, so the China's finance ministry announced on Friday. One sec, y'all, my bad. Yeah, China's finance ministry announced on Friday that it would impose a 34% tariff on all United States imports starting April 10th. This decision follows President Donald Trump's recent tariff increases. In response, China urged the United States to cancel its unilateral tariff measures and instead resolve trade disputes through equal, respectful, and mutually beneficial negotiations. China urges the United States to immediately cancel its unilateral tariff measures and resolve trade differences through consultation in an equal, respectful, and mutually beneficial manner, said the ministry. According to CNN, these latest tariffs on China's goods exceed analysts' expectations and could significantly alter economic relations between the two nations, impacting nearly $500 billion in trade after decades of interdependence. And when they say interdependence, I've told you guys before, you know, our economies are intertwined now. So the idea of like, oh, you know, one country, Donald Trump's kind of pulling that away. What he's trying to do is pull the United States away so it can stand alone as its own country, because we have this idea of globalism now where everybody's supposed to help each other. Some people like it, some people don't. It is what it is. You know, I'm too low. I'm not saying me personally, but when it comes to us, we're just members of the community in our country. Unless you're in politics playing that game or you're in Trump's ear, we're not really going to change much. And there are people who agree with him. So, I mean, all we can do is sit back and watch and see what happens. That's what happened. You put people in the power. When you vote people in the power, or they vote themselves in the power, wherever the case may have you, you gave these people the power to do this job. So if this is what they want to do, they're going to do it. Additionally, China has added 11 American companies, including drone manufacturers, to its unreliable entity list and imposed export controls on 16 United States companies, restricting their access to Chinese dual-use items. Let's see what the comments say. Let's go see some ignorance. Here we go. Let's see some ignorance.
But what the hell, boy?
China said we can go band for band. I'll never ever forgive y'all for voting this man into office. What the hell was y'all thinking for real? Ignorance. Shake my head. All this because folks thought we would get stimulus checks again. More ignorance. Yeah, everybody doesn't understand how economics works, right? They don't understand how economics works. No country wants to have an equal kind of partnership that's mutually beneficial. Somebody's always going to get more. For example, your job doesn't have an equal partnership with you. If you own a business, you don't have an equal partnership with a customer. I don't know why this is so hard to understand, but that's the reality we live in. People are a bit dense, for lack of a better term. Oh, damn, we're fucked. No, we're not. America's starting to become the most hated for sure. We was already the most hated, and we was letting people get over on us. People are so crazy. Y'all voted for him because you didn't want a woman in the White House. Thanks, casuals. Hey, man. Shout out to PDJT. If it's all gonna burn, we're gonna have a man there while it's all burning down. We don't want a woman there. Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to the ladies, man. Ladies, we see you. What up, baby? Shout out to the ladies. I was just trying to acknowledge y'all. What up to the ladies? But nah. I mean, I wasn't really with KH's policies. And we say KH because they tried to demonetize us when we was discussing it before. So even though the election's over, we still say KH. This ninja wrote this long thing. We're not gonna this lady, we're not gonna read it all. Can't read it. This is exactly why my motto for summer 25 is YOLO. Baby, we going down. With the crying emoji. God forgive me, but put this man on his... Oh, yeah, we ain't saying all that. Yeah, bro, they should come get y'all for saying some of this outlandish stuff that you people be saying. But, yeah, I mean, it's expected that they would put... tariffs back on us. It's normal. I mean, this is war. I don't know what people think. Guys, if you didn't know, I'm here to tell you. You heard it here first on the Blac Pill. We are at war. Just because you don't see it, that's why you should be thankful for living in America. That's why everybody else wants to come here. Greatest country in the world. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me get my flag. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir. We are at war 25-8 against all these countries that want to do business with us. I don't know why you guys think they're on our sides. They don't want to actually be diplomatic. If they could, they would take over our country. Do y'all realize that? And I'm not trying to be a skeptic, if you will. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but they would take over the country if they could. If we gave them the opportunity to, they would try and take over the country. I'm not saying that just to say that. That's actually facts. That's facts. So don't think these people are all, you know, they want to work it out and all this stuff. Nah, man. Russell Brand. Oh, shit. This ninja been charged with rape, sexual assault, and 4 alleged incidences dating as far back as 1999. Goddamn.
What the hell, boy?
Damn. Hey, fellas, I tell you, bro, you don't know who you're going to become tomorrow, so be careful of what you do today, dog. Be careful of what you do today. Look, we got KH in the building talking about the current state of the United States. I'm not here to say I told you so. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't understand. I mean, guys, I'm here to tell you, let me give you guys some grace. It's going to get worse before it gets better. When change happens, think about every time you made a change in your life. I'm using this and I'm gonna make an analogy, of course, when it comes to the American people and America as a nation. Anytime you made a change in your life, it wasn't better before it got worse. The easiest example is working out. When you go and work out, when you first start working out, I'm talking about actually pushing some weights, not no, light cardio, and I'm gonna be staring in the gym and taking pictures of myself and just admiring my body. No. When you start lifting weights, when you start actually working out, it doesn't feel good at first. There is change and there's pain. Your muscles are ripping. Things are going to break. And when I'm saying break, metaphorically speaking, not in the literal sense, you got to stretch your body out in a way that you haven't been doing for a while. So it's going to feel uncomfortable. You know what that's called? Growing pains. So when it comes to America, if Donald Trump is trying to do what he says he's trying to do and make America better for the betterment of its people, yeah, it's going to be a lot of change, because America has been a nation for the last, we're going to say 4 years. It's been a nation helping other people. And I'm not going to say I'm against helping other people, but I'm for the betterment of helping our people first, which is naturally what I think everybody should be at, which is, we all should want to help, technically be patriotic, but you know, people have a problem with patriotism, but we should all want to help the people in our country where we're at. But there's all these tensions and all this stuff, because unfortunately, the one thing keeping all of us together is the idea of this, right? Money. You see, the idea of money is what's keeping people together. And by the way, this is fake money. This is my prop money. I'm an artist, so I have this. But yeah, that's the thing keeping us together instead of our actual country. Whereas everybody who comes here only wants to rep their country and has a problem if you're proud to be American. It's so weird. Like, I grew up in a time where it was okay to be proud to be an American. Now, if you tell people you're proud to be an American, even though you live here, you know, people look at you crazy. And I always have to sit there and be like,
But what the hell,
because I think to myself, I'm like, bro, in these other countries, if you're not proud to be from them countries, them people will turn on you. So it's just so odd to me, bro. It's so odd to me. But besides the point, we'll discuss that later, that $5 million gold card. Shout out to President DJT. Yes, sir. All right. So we got Kevin Gates. Shout out to Kevin Gates. Supposedly Kevin Gates is in some shit with his ex. Supposedly we discussed it before, he might be with Brittany Renner. So now here's his second woman, Persia, leaked the phone call between the two. Here we go. Hold on.
Keep it real and tell me, like.
Well, if you feel like I lied to you, then fuck it. I don't even know why we talking. I'm tired of talking about the same.
All right.
Now, please don't make me get angry.
You already are. You don't give a.
When you ninjas said, don't make me get angry. Shout out to Kevin Gates. Here we go. Hey, yeah, man, them girls be saying you up, dog. Like, hey, bro, on the phone, bro, fellas, free game. We ain't talking about nothing business related on the phone with a woman no more. Not no more, cause boy, they'll set you up. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. Do you think he knew he was being recorded? It's possible. It is the industry. It's possible. Anything's possible. I don't think so. Here we go.
I'm angry too. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I told you you're the only man I fuck with, so I'm really hurt.
Look, hurt enough to record you and go send it to some blogs, boy. That's the world we living in, boy. Hey.
My nigga.
Here we go.
Genuine with you the whole time, bro. It's up, Kevin. Like, it really is. Whether you care or not, it's really. And I wish you would understand that. Sometimes it's not just about you and your selfishness. It's about other people, especially what you put them through. If you didn't give a fuck about me, you shouldn't have with me the way you did. And that's the part.
Yeah, boy. Sometimes that drama, boy, I can't stand. Boy, shout out to them ladies, though. Can't live with them. You can't live with them. You can't live without them, dog. God did his big one, man. God be sitting down. If God's real, well, no, let me not say if God's real. If God's a man, like a man in the sky, like a dude in the sky looking down on us, God's looking down, laughing like, damn, man, this is funny. Here we go.
Or you could have at least kept it real with me, because that's all I did with you, for real. So
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it because I was not thinking about nobody. I was just doing something to make myself laugh. That's all I was doing.
To make yourself laugh?
Yeah.
You know how I feel about you. You don't even take my feelings into consideration. Like, it's I had to find out through the internet that you lied to me when you could have. I literally told you to just keep it real and tell me, like.
Well, if you feel like I lied to you, then fuck it.
Knowing that I.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, we're gonna get into more of that actually because. Hold on. Let me see. Funny Mike. Is this it? What is this? Oh no, that's the $5 million go card. Yeah, man. So with Kevin Gates, it's the whole thing with Brittany Renner, and we were discussing it before. Let me see if I go to the shade room real quick, or if I don't go to the shade room, let me see if I go to Hollywood Unlocked. Blah blah blah. So here it is right here. So his alleged boo calls out Brittany Renner. You turn Muslim because it's a trend and it's honestly a mockery to the religion. Here we go.
Honestly, just sick how I was just laid up with him and you seen it and decide to hit him up to meet up. Just disgusting. He called you washed several times and that you lost your glow. That just goes to show you how this man just uses women when it's beneficial to him.
Crazy, because she's still trying to be with him. Hey, bro, it's something to be said about this shit, boy. Hey, but yeah, ladies, are you listening? Ladies, I want y'all to understand something. I know you feel like women's supposed to be on code and y'all got this moral code, but none of these girls are loyal to you. If you didn't hear before, you heard it now here on the Blac Pill. No girl is loyal to you, so don't expect a woman to be loyal to you just because you're with a man if she wants that man. I mean, y'all know that already. Need I say more? Y'all know that already. Here we go.
Just manipulative and narcissistic as fuck. You turned Muslim because it's a trend and it's honestly a mockery to the religion. Cut it out. Brittany, you preach that you don't want to deal with a man that deals with multiple women, yet you're dealing with one. How contradicting is that? And I'm all about being devoted to one God, but do it for the right reasons. It's honestly just sick how you literally turned to Islam because you're on your last leg.
And even the girls know, goddamn. Goddamn. But yeah, I mean, somebody's gonna end up saving the day for Brittany Renner because she's not ugly. If she was ugly, okay, that'd be different. But she's not ugly. So, you know, girls who aren't ugly get a special kind of privilege in society. It is what it is. It's called pretty privilege. If you didn't know, now you know, ninja.
Women always want to turn to religion as their last outlet.
Oh, yeah.
Was this the clout y'all was looking for to make herself lit on her little show for Basketball Wives? Because she has no one else, obviously.
What show?
Knowing that I was just laid up in the bed with you.
So what? Do you think she cares?
You literally turned to Islam because you're on your last leg.
Hold on.
I'm tired of this man fucking with me when it's convenient or beneficial to him. I give too much love to be treated like this. And the one thing you've always told me is that I have a really big heart. And that's why men like you take advantage of it.
But what the hell, boy?
Man, most of these girls ain't got no heart. Here we go.
I'm honestly tired of being the nice, cool, laid-back girl. I'm sick of it. Men need to learn to stop fucking with our emotions. And I'm honestly more disappointed than I am hurt. And I knew what I was getting myself into fucking with a rapper. But there's just certain things that are just way too disrespectful. At the end of the day, these men will lie to you, gaslight you, manipulate you, and embarrass the fuck out of you. But lesson learned, I'ma just have to charge it to the game.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even know she existed. Goddamn. But she's straight though. She's straight, she not ugly. Hey, shout out to Kevin Gates, he got good taste. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, hey man, so Kevin responded. We gonna play that right quick. I got it in the DM and Adam Experience. You dig? Let me see. Hold up. Right here.
Don't be nothing but ugly hoes and fat people on here and niggas on here hating. That's all it be. They mad with me because I did the work. He on Ozempic.
Well, we don't know if this is a response, but I mean, he spoke.
If I was on Ozempic, my body would be small and my head would be big. I'll be malnourished.
Yeah, it is big, my ninja. It's all good.
I ain't never had no surgery, or.
And then right here, it just went out. So who knows what he said. But besides the point, man, we'll keep you guys updated on that story. You know, we like to tell you about industry news. Rich Homie Quan talks about checking in with Big U. Hey, man.
A city like LA, that's one of the cities you got to be on point.
Right.
Like, you gotta be like, especially with it being so political and the politics out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one spot I don't play. Like,
they said it's more dangerous right now with 3 o'clock in the afternoon and 3 o'clock in the morning.
The first time I ever went to LA, I went out there to shoot the party video.
Word.
Right.
They knew what time I landed. They knew what hotel I was at before I landed. Listen, bro, the first time I go out there, so flying with TIG, Fly was like, man, we gotta go pull up on Big U. So we're going to Crenshaw High School, but he got the football kids out there. So, okay, I know that.
Yeah, first things first, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Ninjas ain't checking in no more, bro. We ain't doing that, bro. If you're not, that's why I tell you guys, stay a civilian. If you're not involved in these street politics, you should not have to check in. Shout out to some of the comments, because the comments say this all the time. Does the white man check in? I'm pretty sure if the white man had to check in, all these ninjas would be sitting in jail. So the white man does not check in as far as I know. Why do people want to terrorize the black community? Why do the people that look like us try to terrorize us? I never understand. But yeah, I don't condone none of that shit. Shout out to the Bloods, Crips, Pyru, Rolling 60s, MS-13. Hey, please don't kill me. I'm just saying what needs to be said. Don't try and turn up on me. Don't try and harm me and mine. I'm just saying it needs to be said because it's some weird stuff, bro. Shout out to this comment right here. Damn, ninjas can't go on vacation. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, what are we talking about?
I know Crenshaw the Blue Side. When we first pull up, I see him and Wack talking. And in my mind, I'm like, I thought it's Blood versus Crip. These niggas sitting here talking, having a conversation.
Right.
So my mind fucked up. This is my first time going out there. He was like, yeah, man, we knew what time you landed.
Just like when you think, shout out to some of the Mexican gangs and shout out to the Bloods and the Crips. Just like you think it's us or you think it's them versus the government. I said us like I'm a part of it. No, I'm not. But like I said, just like you think it's them versus the government, it's not them versus the government. They have informants inside of these gangs that work with these gangs and get some money before they catch people. I'm telling y'all, it's really deep like that. Hey, Fetty Gov, don't off me. I'm just saying, give me some money, I'll shut up. Give me some money, I'll shut up. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
I was like, oh yeah, this shit different. He was like, yo, you over there, you in a hotel room, woo. Then what you call it, get your bag, ain't your driver? I was like, oh yeah, this shit different. So at the same time, I say that to say, that checking in should be real. So, cause like.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. That's why I don't involve myself and engage in street politics no more. Cause politicking had me effed up. I said in the song. It's all fake, even charity. All right, so we got Onijah, then we're gonna discuss Donald Trump, and we might end the show early because we supposed to have the gaming streams today. And we'll probably do a gaming stream later. Let's see. So viral sensation Onijah Robinson is spotted in New York and reveals she is married. Congratulations to her if it's real. I don't know if it's real, but here we go.
End up going to jail, or was that not a thing? Like, did anyone say she went to jail? She's stuck in jail.
Well, listen, I didn't go to jail. I was just stuck in Dubai. It was a situation that happened in Dubai that I couldn't get over at the time, and that was it.
How long were you there for?
I was there for a month.
Wow, after Pakistan.
After Pakistan, yes, I was.
That is so crazy. So then how did you end up getting out? Like, did you get in touch with like the embassy or?
Actually, I'll keep all that private and tell you guys that later.
Okay, so I want to ask this. Are you?
Yes, I am. My husband, he lives in Pakistan. Actually, on a romantic date, you know, we had we met through the internet, basically.
Right. But is he in Pakistan?
Yes, he is.
No. So have you? Wait. Okay. So when do you plan on going back?
You know, we're gonna discuss that, but right now we all staying in New York soon.
Yeah, she's scared to go back, boy. She learned her lesson, bro. She said, I ain't going back.
What the hell, boy?
She said, I ain't going back. Here we go.
Oh, it's real big. It's real big. It's real big.
So we have to meet him. Wait. So we gotta ask you. Okay, really quickly. So you were asking for your money and your land. We gotta ask you, did you get the money? Did you get the land?
Listen, they gonna give that land. They gonna give that land. They gonna give that 20K, that 50K out.
I love that.
Well, that's it.
Somebody get this lady some help, man. This lady loony, bro.
What the hell, boy?
This lady loony, bro. Here we go.
Because I know, like, you were online saying that, so did anyone give that to you? Were you able to raise anything?
Well, they was going to give me the 100K every week, but I left. So we're going to see what they're going to work on while I'm not there.
This lady loony, bro.
But what the hell, boy?
Hopefully the stream not lagging. But yeah, this lady loony, bro. If somebody get this lady 100K every week, bro, society's going to fall into shambles, bro.
Chips that have my face on it in Pakistan. I love you
For
guys.
real? In real life?
In real
You
life.
gotta show us.
I'm actually on a romance. Shout out to everybody. Respect for the law, respect for the law, respect to the law, respect for the law, respect for the law, respect to the law.
Wait, so really fast. Okay, wait. So there was a guy that you showed, and he was kind of bothering you, and you had a cigarette. You said, "I'll burn your face." What happened? Because the people were kind of taking
that was my driver.
Ah.
You know, it was paparazzis all around me. I wanted to go home. He wasn't listening. So I was just playing with him. It was just a joke. It wasn't nothing that serious.
Yeah, they probably grabbed it for that one.
Have any celebrities reached out to you? Have celebrities in your DM asking you?
Well, I have to ask my manager about who's been reaching out to me, period.
Okay, yeah, because, okay.
Can I get one last shot right here?
Yes, we can.
It's crazy how people get famous these days, boy.
What the hell, boy?
But shout out to her. Shout out to her. Here we go.
Movie on your life coming up. Can we see a movie on your life? Any projects that like?
Yeah. Let's see what the comments say. It's giving medicated or out character, 20 pounds down and a fresh bust down. I thought she gained weight. Did she get her 20K? It's the post for the picture. I'm so happy to see my girl. You look gorgeous. Glad you're safe. Yeah, bro. People just need something to believe in. That's the world we live in. All right, so let's get into it now with President DJT with his gold card. Let me see. Here we go. So Donald Trump debuts his $5 million gold card. So this supposed gold card will offer a path to citizenship for wealthy foreigners. It's a green card, but better. Here we go.
How are you, Mr. President?
Hello. I haven't seen you in a while. $5 million. For $5 million, this could be yours. That was the first of the cards. You know what that card is?
Gold card.
It's the gold card. The Trump card, gold card.
Who's the first buyer?
Me. I'm the second? First. I don't know, but I'm the first buyer. It'll be out in about less than 2 weeks, probably. Pretty exciting, right?
You ready for some questions?
Anybody want to buy one? Okay, let's go.
So he actually made it. I guess we're gonna like I said, when we break it down, what it really comes down to is this, man. He's trying to bring down the national deficit or the US debt And the easiest way to bring down the U.S. debt is to offer something as an incentive. So all the rich people in other countries who want to come here and have legal citizenship here, they will be buying that card. I know you guys think they wouldn't, but they will. They will. And they'll come into the country and we'll see what happens. But it will actually bring down the deficit faster than you can think. And that's the whole idea with that. It's a business move. Smart play, I don't know. But I mean, we have to see. We have to see.
And in the near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
You see?
With that goal in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated. And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to. And in the near future, pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take out the criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats, the Biden administration, the open border insane policies that you've allowed to destroy our country, we will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money.
Like I said, past all the emotional stuff, it's a pretty good idea. They got a lot of money being laundered in these other countries, so if they could use that money to bring down and balance the budget, the federal budget, that would be shocking. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but I mean, he has 4 years, 2024. Yeah, we got about 4 years to see what happens, so we're gonna see.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful.
So we'll keep you guys posted on that. And we're cutting this live stream short. We're probably going to be back in here later for gaming. We just wanted to get those things out. We want to discuss that with you. Shout out to everybody that tunes in, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We need to get more people in here. Y'all tell people about the show, bro. Tell us what you guys want us to talk about. Like I said, we talk about industry news, hip hop news, and entertainment. We're gonna keep talking about it. But let us know. Send us videos. Let us know what you want us to cover, and we'll start discussing those topics. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. We back in here later. We'll be on Call of Duty. They got the new map, Verdansk. We're gonna be on there. You know what it is, man. It's your boy BA. Peace. Yes, sir.